Star Hoops, Central Vibes, where the ladies thrive. Breaking it down, highlights come alive. Crossovers, threes, hustle, don't stop. Women's game shining, we taking it to the top. Handles ridiculous, moves so ferocious. Step backs lethal like poetry in motion. Queens on the court making noise explosion. Game so smooth, no need for promotion. Star Hoop Central, we running the court. Breaking it down, giving fans full support from the tip off to the last buzzer sound. We're here for the love, giving breakdowns profound. Never sleep on this, skill set divine. Buckets dropping like rain, every shot refined. Courts a canvas and they paint with their shine. Passing gems, no look, threads intertwined. Fast breaks, dimes in defense for days. Highlighting greatness in every play. Legends in the making, stars in the fray. Turning up the heat, watch the artistry sway. Star Hoop Central, we running the court. Breaking it down, giving fans full support. Star Hoop Central, we reign in the game. Fast break the logic, no time for delay. Full court press, every word that we say. From zones to the man, the schemes we unweave. Breaking the box score, we don't just believe. Debate in the key, where clutch get defined. MVP stats or the heart in the grind. Legends get forged in the fires of our chat. Star Hoop Central, where the real game's at.
What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Stars Hoop Central, where all the stars align. I know this is what y'all been waiting on every Monday. Every Monday, y'all wait on this, but make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit the all notification button so you know every single time we go live. If y'all notice, we be coming through out the shadows during the week. All right, so hit that like button so you know whenever we going live. Got Showtime on Point Sports, HDIITV. Make sure y'all go follow and like over there. Your girl WBB Universe, where I'm gonna hit you with the key facts, all one word. And then I Am Zoe Media is not here today, unfortunately, but y'all know he'll be back next week. Head over there as well and show love and hit the like button. Man, we got a great show today coming for y'all, just like every week. But again, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Without further ado, let's get into the topics at hand. But also, let me check on my guys. How y'all doing?
Hey, man. Just like Terrence Crawford, I came to whoop some feet today. I'm feeling like three-time undisputed right now, man.
Well, I'm glad I'm quicker and faster than Canelo, but hey, we can carry on.
I mix you with some stuff that you ain't gonna see coming, you know, like the great old Bud Crawford, man. You know?
Look, man. Yeah, congratulations to Bud Crawford, man. That was a great fight. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? That's not women's hoops, but that was a good fight, y'all. That was a good fight. I enjoyed it. As somebody who was newly watching for real, he made a little fan out of me. I could be honest about that, man. It was real good. It was real good. But y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. I see somebody said Bud the GOAT. Okay, I hear you. All right. But look, we got to talk about the WNBA playoffs, man. They kicked off yesterday. Nothing too crazy that I didn't expect or want to see, but some cool things and some lackluster things as well that we got to talk about, y'all. Y'all already know where y'all come through. Stars Hoop Central to get the real like hoops breakdown for real. So first, let's talk about the first game, y'all. Let's talk about Minnesota versus the Valkyrie. I talked a little bit about each game yesterday, the first three at least, and that game was interesting to me for many reasons. But first, HD, let me get what you have on that game.
I mean, it showed us that Golden State's a Cinderella team, you know, and the clock struck 12 yesterday. It just did. How do you come out in the second half, Key, and The shot selection was bad. And then they didn't even play my girl Amy here. I don't even think they played her that much. To me, that was a big factor where she could have been in the game and helped out on defense and on the boards to help keep off Elena, Shepard, and them. And then what made me mind-boggled was Cheryl Reeve. You could tell Cheryl Reeve didn't really take this competition seriously because she waited so long to put Dejanay in. So she was just waiting for Golden State really to unalive themselves, which they did. Early now, Veronica Burden, I will give her this. She did earn that MIP award, that most improved player, because look, she came out blazing. Me and Sho been talking about her all year, all of us actually on the panel. Look, if she's not a free agent next year, I'm signing her to a longer deal because just how she plays the game. Now, Salon did well early on. I loved how Salon was going off, but then down the stretch, we talk about it. This is playoff basketball. I'm not trying to, if you living unalive by the threes, you're not going to go far. You're not going to win the game. And then defensively, I loved how Carrington came in and just changed the game, the energy, and then shout out to Natisha Heidemann. Look, there was some questions she might be sixth woman of the year, because if you watched her throughout the year, Natisha was really getting them out of jams, and she come in and changed the whole pace of the game. I felt like Golden State didn't attack inside enough. I think they bailed out the Lynx a lot from shooting too many deep threes. And again, Naphessa Collier, you know, she did what she does, help side defense, communication. She made some shots down the stretch and also early in the game. But again, this wasn't the Lynx' best performance, even though they did blow them out eventually. I think this was more about Golden State and that clock striking 12. So that's my opinion. And I said it before, the only team I felt in the first round that could give the Lynx, like not even beating them, but giving them a battle would be more of the Storm, because the Storm are built a little better and differently. But again, the Minnesota Lynx came in, they held down home court. Now we're going to see if they finish it off tomorrow night. Or the night after, excuse me.
Yeah. Hey, great things. Look, so the Golden State Valkyrie, like you just said, right? To me, they overachieved. So I wasn't going into that game expecting anything. The first half was solid from them. I will say that the first half was solid. It was 40-47 going into halftime. So I was like, okay, like even just hanging on for that long to me was a feat, right? But I knew Minnesota was gonna win. I'll say this: Natalie Nakase is up there for Coach of the Year, and hell, she might be Coach of the Year. But her strategy yesterday was interesting. She got out coached, even though Cheryl Reeves wasn't even really trying or breaking a sweat in coaching. She still got out coached because she did something that I was like trying to see how it would play out, because I do like her coaching. I was like, well, let me just not critique her just yet. Let me see what she's doing. If you notice, y'all, Valkyrie was locked in defensively, especially. She then subs in Kate Martin, and there's immediate breakdowns. Kate Martin also had 0 points in the first half. So I was like, okay, it's cool if there's breakdowns on defense, but she got to show up offensively to help me understand why you switched up and brought her in. Timmy Fan Benlay was in freaking foul trouble super early, and her and Veronica were kind of on the string. So that kind of threw them off as well, because Timmy had to go sit down pretty early. And I feel like she gassed the hell out of Veronica Burton. Veronica Burton had a solid ass first half, but because she did not go into her bench,
right?
She did not, y'all. She didn't bring Carla Lette in. She barely brought in Ileana Rupert. It's so many things that she didn't do that I was really trying to understand. But it just didn't end up playing out well for her. Kate Martin got way too many minutes on this matchup. It's just, I'm not knocking her game, but this matchup was not for Kate Martin. And she shouldn't have rolled Veronica Burton that much. She was having a great first half. Veronica Burton ends the game with 7 turnovers, y'all, and like 3 of 13. But I can't blame her for that. To me, that was coaching, because she had her in there too long. And there were a lot of lapses in defense when Kate Martin came in. So I don't know.
I didn't like the crying. I didn't like the crying from Naphessa. And then at the end of the game, come on, Naphessa, look, you deserve Coach of the Year. We've all given you your flowers. But you're a new team in the playoffs. You can't be showing that weakness, crying, and, oh, we should have got you got some free throw attempts. You lost the game because of bad shot selection and overplaying, like you said, Key, Veronica Burden, and you didn't even go to your bench enough. And Kate Martin, look, I love Kate Martin. I told you guys, I still think she's the best shooter from Iowa. Y'all can hate on me later, people. She doesn't always come up big time. At times, you got to save her from herself. She's a young player. She doesn't have that experience. You could put her on the bench. I wanted to see Lady. I wanted to see more.
Right.
I want to see more from the bench. And it's like, I'm just going to stick with this 6 or 7 and I'm going to ride it. I didn't get it.
I'm like, it's the playoffs and you're not making it deep. Let's be honest.
Nope.
So play your goddamn bench. I don't understand that. She finally brings in Carlolette and Iliana Rupert when they're getting blown out, but they have nothing underneath them because they haven't been in the game. So they don't have a feel for the game. Veronica Burton needed help, but was gassed. So why not bring in Carlolette? It was weird. Obviously, I think Tip Hayes would have been super helpful for them. Again, I'm not saying that Golden State would have won, but it could have been a closer game had the rotations been different and she handled it better. Tip Hayes can break down a defense. We know she stay on the floor, but she gonna take it to the cup. That's what they needed. They needed a player that was gonna take it to the cup and stop shooting all them damn threes. For instance, y'all, Golden State was 9 of 31 from the 3-point line. 9 of 31. 29% on the 3. Now, Minnesota Lynx was 41.7% with 10 of 24 from the 3-point range. However, they were 51.5% from the field. So that helped them, even though they weren't hitting their threes either. But they took far less, 7 less than Golden State, 9 of 31. Like, let's be honest, man. If you hitting them, okay. But if they're not working, take y'all ass to the damn cup. Or get Iliana Rupert big ass under the basket. I get it. Iliana could hit them threes, but bring her in because Timmy is in foul trouble. Get your ass under the basket. I'm gonna get the ball to you. You know what I'm saying? Pick and roll with her because Timmy and Veronica was killing the pick and roll. They was killing it.
I don't understand. Like it's like Naphessa really showed. I don't want her to fall into this trap because we see this with a lot of like first year coaches where they think they know it all and they haven't really gone through the fire yet. They really haven't gone through anything. I don't want her to stay in that mode of I'm the smartest person out here or I'm not going to play certain players because this the playoffs now. No, you played a player that could come in. Some coaches in the past have brought players that were 9 or 10 on the bench in to see if they could get something going. So I don't want her to fall into that trap to just go with her 6 and 7 and not think ahead. Like maybe I ought to try this player.
You don't even got a healthy Kayla. This not the time nor the year. They're not making it to the championship. No. You're stacking days. Stacking days. When you're trying to win a championship in year 3, you stack your days in year 4 and year 2 to win that championship. So you gotta play players who are inexperienced so they can start getting that experience in the playoffs. What's the point otherwise, right? I mean, I don't understand it. Then crying in that interview. I mean, girl, and look, I don't like the officials more than anybody else. But like you got blown out by 30 plus points. Minnesota had 100 points on your head top because your game plan didn't work. I'm not saying that the officials shouldn't be called out, but I'm saying in this instance, man, it's so much more than that where she just failed them coaching wise in that game. Me personally, I think she failed them. I'm sorry, but she ain't perfect. And it's something for her to learn from. I'm just critiquing it game by game. She might come back next game and I'm like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? So we just talking about this game, man. It is what it is. Hopefully she adjusts next game, y'all, and give them a run for their money, right? Like let's see what they could do. They have the defense. I feel like it's there, but you know, Minnesota's a second half team. I tell people that all the time. You don't know if they're going to lose until you see how they're playing in the second half. If they still doing dumb in the second half, that's a different story. But they up their defense and their offense in the second half. Every single game, they're a second half team. So I was not surprised by what I saw from them. Natisha Heidemann, here's your crown, shorty. Here's your crown. Natisha Heidemann is straight balling, locked in for the past few games, not just the game yesterday. She been killing, man. Such a spark off the bench. She is up for 6th player of the year, I think, y'all. And I could see how she could get it over a Nas Hillman per se. Because she's doing her thing on that team. That's who I want to shout out from that team for yesterday. She was the player of the game to me. I'm sorry. She did a really good job. And then Naphessa, baby girl, hopefully that ankle is okay. She was frustrated. I saw her sit down, little tears in her eyes when she rolled her ankle on that foul on the 3-point line with Kate Martin. I wouldn't force it if I'm Cheryl Reeves. Don't force it. I said that yesterday. She didn't come back in the 4th quarter, and I was happy with that. Don't force it. Let it heal up. Hell, if you could wait it out even next game, do that. I get it. I get it's the playoffs, but if you want to make a deep run, Naphessa Collier has to be as healthy as possible, y'all. So that's my take on the Golden State Valkyrie versus the Minnesota Lynx. For the most part, it wasn't much to like really talk about. Courtney Williams was sat for Natisha Heidemann. I was happy to see Cheryl Reeves do that. Because I want to know that which I'm not questioning Cheryl Reeves, like, let's be honest, a championship coach, but I want to make sure she's willing to sit some people to get to where she needs to go, to get the results she wants. And I was happy to see her sit Courtney, and then Courtney came in the second half and did some things in the second half. So that's really how much I gotta say, y'all. This is my last thing. Bridget Carlton. I love Bridget Carlton. Like I like she's one of my favorite players on the Lynx. But sometimes it's super underwhelming, but I don't know who to blame for that. I kind of feel like it's Cheryl's fault. 21 minutes, amazing defense, obviously, but 0 of 1 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3. It's like she's been completely taken out of the offense. Unlike last year, she was a lot more in the offense, which I think that is. I'm asking y'all. You heard me? AP?
No, I didn't hear you. What you said?
Oh, I said, what y'all think about Bridget Carlton being completely taken out of the offense? Like, she don't be in the last year, she was way more.
I think they really need her yesterday. I ain't really need her. I ain't need her.
You're right. They ain't really need her.
All you need Carlton.
That I'm like,
yeah. All you need Carlton for is like the hustle plays and defense. Like, she's a player who you really don't depend on offensively. To me, if Court or Natisha or even Fee or Kayla McBride's the one I'm worried about. Like, Kayla got to show up in order for them to take it to the next level. Because Fee's ankle and stuff, but the way Fee plays, she does other things instead of scoring. Like, she's more of an all-around player to me. Kayla is good on defense, but I need her to step up, because if Natisha Heidemann or Carrington didn't come off that bench, give that energy, Shepard and them help down low to get because I think they have 44-18 in the points and in the paint. So again, I don't need Carlton really for that. I just need Carlton to play defense, give me hustle plays, and hit a shot when I need her to, like if we need it. But in this game, I'm with Show. You didn't really need her for the offense.
Nah, you didn't need her for the offense in that game. Her defense is crazy, but it's certain times where I don't know. I'll be questioning. But look, Showtime, what you got on the first matchup, Minnesota versus the Valkyrie?
I love how Naphessa Collier approached this game. She came out firing. She shot the Minnesota first 5 shots. That's what I want from her. Exactly. I need Fee to be aggressive every single game.
Yep.
A lot of times, Fee is too unselfish. She's too unselfish at times. This is my thing, though. I don't think Fee get enough credit, though. She don't get a little credit for a lot of things she do defensively. You know, what I like about her, she'll take the back seat and let Courtney Williams. And Heidemann. By the way, Heidemann shooting like 55% from the 3-point line in the last 5
Crazy.
But she'll sit back and ride the hot hand and she's gonna do all of the dirty work on defense. By the way, y'all, I'm tired of everybody giving Lana Smith all this credit. No disrespect. I know she's you know, really good at what she does, but she's very undisciplined. You know, people give her much credit and make it seem like she's the best defender. I don't think she's a better defender than Fee. I saw her gambling too much, being undisciplined, picking up unnecessary fouls. Naphessa Collier was covering up from her mistakes a couple of times.
Right.
Like defense. Fee did a good job at helping out, tagging, rolling back to her matchup. She was doing a lot of little things that don't show up on the stat sheet yesterday. That made it a lot easier because, you know, Phoebus was killing Lana Smith.
Phoebus.
Yeah.
Not
Tammy.
not Phoebe, Furbill.
Tammy
Fan Begland. Yeah.
Tammy. Yeah. Bag Bentley. Yeah.
Bentley. Yeah. My bad.
You good.
Just call her Bentley.
Tammy, her first name.
Tammy Fan Bentley. I'm okay. I know her name. I got it. Anyway, she was killing Lana Smith. Lana Smith not having a great defensive year from an eye test perspective. You look at even some of her the numbers, it don't really fit. It don't really like support her being defensive player of the year outside of defensive rating, but they're a great defensive team though.
Who got her as defensive player of the year?
A lot of people feel like she should win defensive player of the year, and I think that has to do with her. I think it got something to do. They just don't maybe they want to get age of the award, but
who these people?
I was looking at a lot of these writers. They giving their predictions. They had a lot of them writers have Lana Smith a defensive player of the year. I'm not even kidding. I swear.
Really?
Me and Prince were talking about it. Like they had, I had the concept Prince. You see this? I'm sending him stuff. A lot of these CBS Sports writers, man, they giving Lana Smith way.
I'm not gonna say it, Key, because we on Stars Hoop Central. I'll say it on my channel, y'all. Keep you cooking, show,
bro. She not better no Fee on defense. Fee is better than her. Fee was guarding, switching. Fee is more disciplined. I mean, I don't get it, bro. I don't get this Lana Smith. I don't get it. Me personally, I don't get it. I mean, she been getting benched a whole lot because she's staying in foul trouble or she been getting cooked. So, but again, like Minnesota pretty much dominated this game by the time we got to the third quarter. Now, keep in mind, they played great defense on the Valkyrie. Got to get them credit as a team. They held Valkyrie to only 12 points in the second quarter, and I think like 14 in the third quarter. They did a hell of a job. And this is a Valkyrie team. When I say they compete at a high level, move the ball really well, I thought Minnesota really made them feel uncomfortable, and that started with Naphessa Collier. Go back and look at Fee, the way she was switching, the way she was she forced Furbill to some uncomfortable shot attempts. Like she was doing a really good job. Like she's not gonna get credit for it, but Fee was doing a lot of little things while Heidemann came in the game. By the way, Heidemann got some open looks off Fee. Fee was drawing the attention. Fee was drawing the attention, and they was moving the ball. Heidemann took advantage, wide open. Like that's how you do it. But as long if Fee can be aggressive like this, I don't care how many shots you miss. You got to keep your foot on the gas because this team needs you to be aggressive at all times. And Kayla McBride, she has to be 17, 20 points with great defense. Same, and Courtney Williams gonna be up and down. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad Heidemann is cooking now because when Courtney Williams not having those games where she cooking from the middies, Heidemann gonna come in and give you that boost. You know, yesterday I ain't feel like they needed Bridget Carterton for real. They didn't really need her. DJ only played 11 minutes. I mean, it was pretty much Minnesota just showed everybody that they on a whole nother level. That's all that was yesterday. They just separated themselves when it's time. Because one thing I know about Minnesota, you got to beat them for 40 minutes. In the third quarter, you're going to see them like, all right, now let's time to knock in. The third quarter and the fourth quarter is their best quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Even when the Valkyries got to that good start, I said, nah, that ain't gonna last.
I said the same thing. Like, this Minnesota finna win this easy.
Yeah,
it's because you could tell.
I wasn't concerned. Like I said, the team is hungry, and again, I don't see it. Yesterday, definitely don't change my mind about the Minnesota Lynx. It just confirmed everything I've been saying. And if you don't think the Valkyries are all that, now look, they green to the playoffs for sure. They green. Natalie's a good new coach. I think the Valkyries are missing a dominant front court player. Now I know a dominant front court player that may be available, maybe one or two players out there. That's what they really need. I ain't gonna say no names because that'll be tampering.
Right.
It's a couple front court players. If they had a couple of those front court players that might be available this year, I think the Valkyries are going to be a top 5 team in the league because Veronica Burton. I told y'all Veronica Burton the truth. I'm trying to tell y'all Veronica Burton is the real deal. Both ends of the floor.
Since Northwestern, yep.
If you pay attention to her, she slide her feet.
Mm-hmm.
Slide her feet, and you got to give Natalie credit though for her development too, because Natalie installed that belief into her. She told, "Look, trust me. I want you to believe in me." You know, she worked on her. She got in the lab, got stronger. She worked on her 3-point shot. I think Veronica Burton is my favorite point guard, but I think she definitely showing everybody she one of the best point guards. Like I'm talking about from defense, offense. She's one of the few that can guard and can score and play make. So now they had a good season this year. They were overachievers, but they will be going home tomorrow. Their season is over with tomorrow. I can guarantee you that. I think they're going to come out tomorrow and show a little bit more fight, though. But I don't think it's going to be good enough. I think the Minnesota Lynx going to pull away in the fourth quarter, and they're going to sweep them.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Again, I didn't go into this game expecting them to win, nor this series expecting them to win. But I do want to see more from Natalie just because she's here right now. And this is the moment. So I want to see more from her. Shout out to Tammy A for the $2 super chat. Lynx playing around in H1, then boom, 15-0 run in quarter. Yeah. They're a second half team. Always been that, gonna always be that. They're a second half team. That's when you really gotta lock in with them if you want to even win a damn game, because they're gonna turn up that second half every time. So it is what it is. Appreciate you for the $2 super chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button, man. So I'm excited to see how this series plays out and some changes possibly in that next game, but we'll see. We'll see what Natalie does.
Yeah, I expect them to come out. I think they're gonna make it a lot more competitive next game. They're back to the ball. I just think Courtney Williams down the stretch, Courtney Williams and Hyman gonna be big. They're gonna make big shots. I think Minnesota gonna lock in defensively. They're gonna make it in. I think the experience, the physicality. This is what the players all about. You need experience, you need physicality. I think Minnesota hungry though. I see a hungry team, and I still don't think they play their best basketball yet. I still think they saving their best for next round. I think next round you're gonna see them, because this is what they've been waiting on. They've been waiting to get back to this point where they get the matchup with the team they got cheated. They got cheated by, if we get there. We don't know yet, right?
Hey man, if it was a split, we'd be all messed up. I got you.
Yeah.
So look, I'm excited to see how this plays out, but I feel you. I think that they're just kind of coasting right now. We already know that for sure. But I think, I'm with you. I think Valkyrie will come out with a fight, but I ain't gonna lie, I still think it's a similar game. as yesterday. I don't even think it's going to be really much more competitive, to be honest.
It's not.
But it's a learning game for everyone involved, and I think that's what's important for the Valkyrie. Again, you just stacking days at this point, and a lot of them can learn from it. Whoever she's thinking about bringing back next year, so we'll see. But let's get into the next game. Y'all hit that like button. The next game was Atlanta Dream versus the Indiana Fever. Okay, Atlanta Dream versus the Indiana Fever. It was an interesting game for a lot of reasons to me. Atlanta Dream, they're another team that are stacking days to me. They have a foundation. Shout out to Carl Smesko, a possible coach of the year, as well. I feel like it's between him and Natalie Nakase, where he really has built that team up this year. And I think they're overachieving as well, coming back from Tanisha Wright. I do understand that they have all-star caliber players on their team, but nobody expected them to get this high up, go this far, right? And so the game yesterday, I was expecting them to win, but I will say it was kind of a close game up until at least halfway through the third. It was a very close game. Naz Hillman is my player of the game. Naz Hillman is huge. You want to talk about intangibles? Naz Hillman has that. She's going to do the dirty things. She's going to take the biggest player, and she's not scared of the moment. She's an engine too. Like, she really does have a really good motor as well. She's a possible 6-man. She has been starting as of late though, which I know she still qualifies, but I don't know if the voters are going to think about that when it comes to Natisha and her, because it's probably between the both of them. But Naz Hillman was big, hit a 3 down the stretch, then on the other end gets a stop. Maya Caldwell is another player to me that goes under the radar for her intangibles as well. Not this big explosive player, but defensively yesterday, I mean, just a couple of times where she just gets on the ball, helps with the double team, and Indiana had a turnover because of that. Yep. Y'all, I have to have my petty moment.
Do it.
I did it yesterday. Aaliyah Boston, you might want to put the mic down. Aaliyah Boston, you might want to put the mic down podcasting during the season, Aliyah. I said it on my own, and I'm going to say it on Stars Hoop Central. Mind you, y'all, I'm just joking. I think these ladies should be able to do whatever they want to do on and off the court. But when you show up like that, girl, you almost fouled out.
Don't do that, Key. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you know, if it was a certain one of your players, they would have been using that as an excuse. Like, oh, she was on the podcast yesterday. Nah, we not doing that, Key. I'm not letting you do that. Don't do that, Key. Go all the way in. Go all the way in.
Right.
No.
Cause look, we didn't get a chance to do our prediction show. Who do y'all have winning this series?
Atlanta.
I had Indiana.
You got Indiana?
Yeah, because Ron Howard.
I got Indiana.
That's why Atlanta came up big, because if you notice, when Ron Howard went down with that injury, Atlanta balled out.
Both of y'all pick Indiana?
No, she picked Atlanta.
I picked Atlanta.
Oh.
I picked Indy because I don't trust Atlanta down the stretch. But Atlanta, it showed you when Ron Howard got hurt.
Series.
No, they're gonna win because Ron Howard, that first game, Indiana had control. When Ron Howard got hurt, that's when the ball started moving and Alicia Gray started being more aggressive. Alicia Gray don't play. I don't know what it is. It's like Ron Howard and Alicia Gray, they're two players who can't, I just don't like them playing together because Alicia Gray needs to be the aggressor in the offense. Ryan needs to take a step back and focus on defense and the other things to help the team. Because when she's out there, she's taking bad shots. She's not getting in position. Once she got hurt and came in, that's the Ron Howard I like. Sitting back, getting into your spots to shoot, somebody setting the offense up for you. I don't need you going one-on-one. This team is too good for one player to go one-on-one. Naz Hillman can get off because the ball's moving. Maya Caldwell could come off the bench because the ball's moving. Pow, the ball's moving. Atlanta is dangerous when the ball doesn't get stuck. When the ball gets stuck, they play like a below average team. They've been doing that all year. So I thought when Ryan Howard was going to jack the series up, but God came down and moved her out the way so they can actually go up.
I got you. Well, look, I'm gonna finish my little AB rant, man. Aaliyah Boston, y'all, 34 minutes, 8 points, and 5 fouls. She had 12 rebounds, pretty good, 5 assists, but man, she was a non-factor yesterday. And we know in order for Indiana to win, the point guard, whoever that is on any given day, has to be on point. Kelsey Mitchell, because it's like, man, injuries with that damn team, dog.
What
Anyway,
about Odyssey Sims?
no, I'm saying the point guard on any literally whoever is in needs to be on point. I mean, we don't went from Airy to so whoever's the point guard that day, because hell, Odyssey Sims almost got injured. So shit.
right, yeah.
Odyssey Sims has to be on, Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston has to be on with a little bit of flair from Natasha Howard, if you ask me, for them to win. That's just me personally. I never thought they would win against Atlanta. I just don't think they have it. Maybe if Airy was healthy and still in, we would be talking about something completely different. But I think considering I just don't see them winning it. Lexi Hull was 3 of 13, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line, ending with 9 points. That's just not going to cut it against this team. Now, Atlanta does have great defense, and so they made it tough on the Indiana Fever, but it just wasn't there for them, y'all. It just wasn't there for them. What I don't like about Atlanta, but I know it's Carl Smesco's kind of his thing. They were 7 of 22 from the 3-point, 7 of 22. I would have took 10 of 22 maybe, but 7 of 22, 31.8%. Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard ended with 20-point games. However, 6 of 17 from Ryan Howard, 5 of 16 from Alicia Gray. It's like, but their defense, you cannot beat that. The both of them on the floor. So I kind of get it, but you need better efficiency from them offensively. In my opinion, Brianna Jones did not get enough touches. However, her and Naz Hillman had 5 fouls to end the game. Jordan Canada had 6, and Jordan Canada played 25 minutes and was 1 of 8. But I feel like they pulled it out in the end. But I'm hoping Carl Smesco, here's what he has to learn for Atlanta to go all the way. They probably like 1 or 2 pieces genuinely from contending, but he has to learn when to pull players back. That is going to be his issue. As to what you said, HD, he got to be able to get to Ryan Howard and reel her in. He got to get to Alicia Gray. And now he pulled Alicia Gray to start the season and told her, you're going to have the best year of your career. And she has.
But why can't he do that with Ryan? You could do that. I need him to do that to Ryan. Ryan, when she's on from all facets of the game, she's a top 5 talent, like in the game. But it's too many times I'm like, Ryan, just let the play go. Like let it run, and then you'll always find the ball later. I don't need you coming down and trying to go this one-on-one. Lexi Hull got in her head early in the game. She was trying to go one-on-one because Hull was giving her that business and throwing elbows and getting in her head. I don't know what it is about Lexi Hull. When they play each other, they always be about to fight for what? That's Lexi Hull, Ryan Howard. Like, stop it. Like, she's beneath you. Yeah. Why are you battling with Lexi Hull?
Yeah.
Like, all right.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand it at all either. But I think he's helped Ryan Howard this year. I think something that people are gonna have to come to terms with Ryan Howard though is she's a streaky player. I don't think that's gonna change. I'm sorry. Throughout her entire career, she's just gonna be streaky. But when you see her streaking, you need to tell her stop shooting, pull it back. I don't think there's nothing wrong with her. It's just telling her, oh, okay, you was on for 2. You gave us 35 points for 2 games. Oh, this is gonna be your 10-point game. So we're gonna need you to reel it in. Like, that's it. I think you just need to see that with her. I don't think she's ever gonna not be streaky. It's just how she is. But you love her defense and you'll take the 35-point games. So you just gotta adjust to the streakiness that she comes out with. And that's just what it is. Shout out to Scrub Zero for the $2 super chat. Don't shoot AB no bail after yesterday. Hey, Scrub, I don't got no bail for AB on any day, okay? Look, I don't got no. Look, and AB, talk to your partner in crime. And I bet not see a post moves episode. I bet not see it, AB. I bet not see it, AB. I bet not see a post moves episode, goddamn, with that game you just had. Didn't your counterpart CP3 tell you to keep playing hard because they can't call it every time? She gave you the wrong advice. They calling it in the playoffs, AB. You might want to get some pointers from somebody else than CP3. She was wrong. Your counterpart was wrong. I got no bail for AB. It was terrible. It was a terrible game for her yesterday. Let's see if she's on next game. But man, Brianna Jones was giving her problems anyway. So
yeah, but they got to give her the ball more. I'm with you. Brianna Jones don't get the ball enough. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
like you got to give her the ball. You got to get those bigs in foul trouble because there's no Dantas. They don't have anybody extra that's just gonna come in there and help you. And Brianna Turner, come on, like she ain't gonna do nothing. Like what we talking about? Like, yeah. So Smecko gotta go inside more. Like that's the problem we had with other coaches. Go down in the paint. It's okay to run a play down low. You got two bigs who are skilled and who can score easy down low.
Yeah,
like what are we doing?
Brianna Jones was 5 of 7, like, and so was Naz Hillman was 5 of 7. They both had 5 fouls. They both had 5 fouls, but they were efficient. So get the ball to them more. They were efficient and they was doing their thing in there. It's crazy. Indiana Fever 32 rebounds, ATL 36. Not too crazy. Indiana Fever 15 turnovers, ATL 15 turnovers. Even, right? 34.9% from the field for Indiana. ATL was 38.6. Nothing too crazy, but the 3-point percentage, Indiana was 13.3% from the 3-point, but ATL was 31.8
points off of turnovers too. ATL had 20 to their 13. That's big too.
That's big. So I mean, that's what it came down to. I think we're gonna see something similar in this next game, but we know they wanted to go back to. We already know this first round is because of Indiana Fever. Now we're going to Indiana, so we'll see how that
exactly.
Indiana, y'all. We're gonna see how they show up. But hey, my bad. Look, what you got on this Showtime?
Man, I think the reason why Indiana Fever not gonna win because Aaliyah Boston is a good player, but not a great player.
Yep.
This Aaliyah Boston.
More like a C tier, right? I mean, she is. Like, look, Aaliyah Boston is, I'm going to be real with you. The only superstar franchise player to come out of South Carolina Gamecock fans, I'm sorry, that's the GOAT. Everybody else is role players. I'm sorry. Y'all can get mad at me tomorrow. They role players. Like, she's a role player. Like, I can't depend on her when I need it. Like, I'm sorry. So y'all better keep KM at the end of the season. I'm just going to let y'all know. Y'all better get her the bag because y'all in trouble if KM gone.
Thanks.
Man, Aaliyah Boston, man, she get a pass, man, for being inconsistent. I can't get three great Aaliyah Boston games in a row. She give you one good game, then she don't show up. She give you 10.5 rebounds. That ain't good enough when you are all W performer. And you supposed to be the second best player. Aaliyah Boston supposed to be the most important player on this team. She should be the defensive anchor, and she should be a consistent 15 and 10 at least. You know, she got skills. She one of them players. She got tools. She got skills, underrated passer, but she can't put it all together on night in, night out. She's too inconsistent. You know, and I don't think they're ever going to get anywhere close to a championship until she become a great player, not just a good player. She got, I like her size, her length, you know, good post moves. Like I said, she got a little everything, but she just, man, you forget she's on the court.
I forgot yesterday. I ain't gonna hold you. I forgot she was there. I'm not even gonna hold you.
She takes herself out of the game too, Showtime.
8 points, 3 out of 9 from the field.
5 fouls.
She was in foul trouble. against a team that lacks a dominant front court player. Aliyah, let's keep it real. I'm not impressed by Atlanta. I wasn't impressed with what I saw. They two best players didn't even play all that good.
Nope.
Both of them shot the ball bad, and they still won by double digits. That to me, that tells me Indiana Fever is Kelsey Mitchell and bust because Aaliyah Boston is a good player, not a great player.
Nope.
To me, that's what it's gonna come down to. I don't care how good Kelsey Mitchell play. Everybody else can make their shots. They can play defense, but Aaliyah Boston, if you're gonna get this Aaliyah Boston from yesterday, you're not gonna win no playoff series.
Nope.
Does she even know it's playoffs? What did she learn from last year?
I don't know.
I'm expecting Aaliyah Boston to take a step, a leap this year. I mean, look, you are the best. She's the best big on the court in this series. But she sure damn ain't played like it yesterday. Where was she? I mean, again, bro.
She ain't better than Brianna Jones to me.
I think Lil Boston gets too many passes, man. We be too quiet about Lil Boston. You know, for somebody that sits on podcasts and judge all the players, you would think she'll be a 20-point scorer, 15 rebound, great defense a night, but she's not.
Nope.
And I think, you know, I question, do she really want to be a great player, or she just cool with just playing in Caitlin Clark's shadow?
I think she's cool. I think she's cool with playing in her shadow. She don't come off to me as a player. I want to be great because I didn't like a South Carolina show. She was brilliant in games, but she never exuberated to me. I'm the biggest on the court. Like I just never seen it from her. She has the talent now. The talent wise, she could be the best big we've seen in a long time, but I don't know.
Aaliyah Boston is underwhelming in my opinion, man. She's super underwhelming. I've been saying that before the season even started, though. She's underwhelming. It's the team that she on that makes it seem like she's this like dominant big, when in reality, she's underwhelming to me. I'm sorry.
Hey, Key and Show, let me ask you this. Not to interrupt you, Key, but Key and Show, let me ask you this before I forget it. Her and Camilla, what are like the things that make them the same, and what separates them? Like what is it that both of them do? Like when you're watching them, are they very underwhelming, or do you see one or the other being higher ceiling, better player? Like what do you see when you see Camilla and AB play? What do y'all see?
Me personally, I think Camilla has a higher ceiling than AB. But okay. Camilla has a low motor, and she has to be in the right situation coaching wise. That is the only way that she'll unlock her talent. AB is solid though, but she has to show up and be consistent. And I don't blame coaching for that for the most part. I blame AB. AB takes herself out. Look, sports is always going to be mental. It's not just skill set, it's mental. She's constantly taking herself out of the game mentally. All that crying she be doing, crying to the refs and stuff, bruh, figure it out and figure out another technique. Seriously, elbowing people and stuff. And I'm not trying to be funny. Like they're going to start calling that. You got to cut that out and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And she just don't do enough for me. She don't do enough for me. I'm sorry. Even her footwork could be worked on. That's why she get the elbowing people, because the footwork not really there like that. That's why she elbows people. Yeah. So she's underwhelming to me. I don't know, man. And she just, I don't know. That's why when the commentators get the glaze and talking about best pass and big and stuff like that, I'm like, dog, y'all, I'm not buying what y'all selling. I'm sorry. AB is solid. I'm not gonna sit up here and say she's not talented and isn't a good player, but she's underwhelming at the 5 to me. That's just me. That's how I see it.
Aaliyah Boston got skill. She got skill, but she don't have will. There's no will, and again, like that's the difference between good players and great players. You know, some players have limited skills but got heart. Some players got skill ain't got heart. She just one of them players. Just she have the talent, but I question like a lot of things. You know, she play very privileged. She go at half pace, but she expect to get big results sometimes.
Right.
Fouls to go her way. You know, you can't. It's great play. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Great players not gonna wait for the referees to determine the game. Great players gonna go get it. You gotta play through that stuff, man. You might couple calls you're not gonna go in your favor, but guess what? The official is not the reason why you made it to the WNBA. You made it because your skills.
Correct.
And if you're really that nice and you're really that great, you should put your skills on the front line and live with the results. And I feel like AB, it's come to a point. AB brand is all about protecting Caitlin Clark and not becoming a great player.
Right. Agreed.
It just feels.
I agree.
I just pay attention to a lot of stuff. It just, it feels like she's like the bodyguard now.
Right, but ain't popping nothing.
Is you not the 2023 Rookie of the Year?
Exactly.
Yo, 2023 Rookie of the Year, #1 draft pick. That's why I'm like, she's underwhelming. She was a #1 draft pick who has won a championship. Like, she needs more.
Yesterday was so. Yesterday, I'm just looking. I'm like, man, you the best big on the court. Why you can't give me? Why you can't give me 20 and 12 and 5 with great defense? Why? What's stopping Aaliyah Boston from averaging 18 and 12 in this series? What's stopping her? She gets in her own way.
I agree.
She just don't have that third gear. She got the first, second gear, but it stops there. She's good, but it stops there. You don't get this. She's really good, but it stops there. Yep. She's not great, and she doesn't have a motor. So what you want from her is toughness. You need her to be more tough, and for her to be that size, she does. Again, she plays too privileged. It's too much crying. It's too much. We the
God, she keeps crying.
It's too crying. She takes herself out of the game with that crying shit.
When you get to going up against the top of the food chain, those players not waiting on the referees. They getting the ball and say, "I'm finna get my team over the hump. It's gonna be me and you." Because next game, Kelsey Mitchell might not have a good game.
Right.
So they're gonna need you. They need in this series right here. They need Aaliyah Boston to get out to a great start, and they need her to control the paint, get every rebound, and she has to get him 18 to 20 points.
Yeah.
If she doesn't, they're not going to win. And 4 quarters, again, I noticed something about them. Yesterday in the 4th quarter, they only had 15 points in the 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to cut it.
They're a really good first half team, but when the game is right there on the line, if Kelsey Mitchell not making shots, they cook.
Yeah. I mean, we already know they Kelsey Mitchell or bust. In my opinion, they're Kelsey Mitchell or bust. Yep. It's ridiculous. They think she's gonna bail them out, and it's like that's not gonna happen all the time, and especially not against the team with Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard on the team, bro. And then you got Maya Caldwell come off the bench, like.
And Keith, this is the time right now for her to make a name for herself like Kelsey Mitchell. You supposed to be the second best player on the team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Really the first. You're really supposed to be first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You should look, man. We've been talking about AB. She had a good regular season, but legacies are built in the playoffs. Don't you want to be in the same conversation as Asia Wilson? Don't you want to be in that conversation? As probably the best center, because you got a chance to be the best center. We know Asia is a power forward, but you got a chance to be the best center in the league. Why? What gets you? I want to know what gets Aaliyah Boston up there every day.
Yeah.
What is her mindset? I watch her and I'm like, she don't look hungry.
No, she not though. She's not
She
hungry.
don't seem hungry. It's like they have turned this girl into I ain't even it's really sad to see.
I think this is just her though.
But this has always been heard.
That's why I don't think it's they
Yeah,
turn. I think it's
like
just her.
Yeah, but
like she was terrible the second half of the season. She was terrible.
But it's like, I don't know. It's like she leaves so much on the table though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see heart. I need to see heart. I need to see more grit.
This is just her.
That's not her. That's not her.
That's why I say she's underwhelming. This is just her.
Because she don't have the athleticism, the motor, so you make up that with skill and just playing with physicality every night in, night out, and heart, and playing with use your fundamentals and your IQ. That's how you make up for not having a motor and not having athleticism. Fundamentals, IQ, toughness.
Yeah.
And some nights she looks like, man, she actually look underrated. Looks like she can be a great player. Then some night you like, who the hell is this? This Aaliyah Boston.
Let me tell you something. Anytime Aaliyah Boston is challenged, is who the hell is this? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Challenged, yep. She does not show up. And I cannot grade you off of, I'm sorry, I'm not grading her off of cooking Camila Cardoso. So
right.
You cook Camila Cardoso, so what? But when you got to go up against JJ, what you doing then? What you doing then? Brianna Jones, what you doing then? She was struggling with Brianna Jones yesterday. Like, come on, dog. I'm sorry.
Really, Key? They supposed to win this series for real. Huh, Kelsey Mitchell?
I disagree.
There should be a balanced diet of Kelsey Mitchell and AB, and they run that pick and roll. She should be dominating.
Because Key, if AB dominated yesterday and got her buckets and rebounds, they win that game. There's no reason Indiana shouldn't win this because look, your two star players, like Show said, they were struggling the whole game. It took Nas Hillman, Maya Caldwell, and the supporting cast to say, yo, we gonna save y'all since y'all playing like some chumps right now. I mean, look, like, I'm gonna be real. AB, like, she's one of the reasons that South Carolina did lose that game. Like, seriously, back against Iowa, she's one of the reasons because she didn't show up. Then she gets in foul trouble. Then she gets frustrated when they're not letting her elbows fly. Like, she's mentally weak to me. And she talks way too big and does too much stuff to think that I'm not going to criticize you. No, she needs to get criticized. She needs to get put on the front row because I'm tired of people trying to tell me AB is so much better than certain players, and she's not. She has been underwhelming to me the past 2 seasons. She should be way better than this. I'm sorry. Listen, when AB plays like AB, I've argued on here, Key. You and Show heard me. She's the best center in the league, or it's number 2 if she plays how she's supposed to play. But she don't give me that.
Yeah. Shout out to Mario Stewart for the $4.99 super chat. A major reason why South Carolina lost in 23 to Iowa was because AB didn't show up. And I'm an AB fan.
That's a fact. That's fact.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hit the like button. Shout out to Paul Price for the $10 super chat. The reason why AB can't score 20 points is because she doesn't have her friend on the court no more. Plus, she needs to stop being like a brat and crying too much. Yeah, I already said it. She just underwhelming and she's mentally not tough. She takes herself out of the game. When AB's not on, it's for no other reason than her own fault. I'm sorry. When she's not on, it's her because she takes herself out of the game with all that crying. So, I mean, we'll see if she's more involved in the next game, if she does more, if Stephanie White adjusts, and if is on, but this could turn into a sweep. I'm gonna be honest. This could turn
Stephanie White and adjust.
I said we'll see.
We'll see.
I
We'll
don't
see.
know. I don't know, y'all. We'll see. I think it's gonna be a sweep, me personally. But it's possible they pull one out. I don't think it's impossible for them to pull one out. But I think it's a possible sweep, man. Because just like y'all could be on, maybe Atlanta could be on as well. So it's to be seen. But look, man, Indiana Fever might just have to chalk it up, and we'll see y'all next year, man. Another sweep, another year
Yep.
of sweep, man. It might turn into that, man. To be honest, but I
Yep.
mean, Showtime is not wrong with Caitlin Clark not being on the floor. You absolutely had room to showcase this year why you are one of the most important pieces, if not the most important piece to Indiana Fever's success. And I don't know if she's really cemented that. I don't want to hear just because one player is out, Caitlin Clark, that all of a sudden, because I'm gonna be honest, when Ari McDonald was on the floor, I think she was better for AB than any other point guard for this
Oh,
team.
absolutely. Yeah. Her play
I don't
style.
think
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark being off the floor has to do anything with AB, but AB, that's why I'm putting it back on her and not somebody being hurt or whatever. It's up to you to show you're the most important piece, or just a very important piece. So we'll see y'all, and we'll see what Carlos Mesco does next game as well. I'm looking for a little bit more from him, too, and I'm looking for Brianna Jones to get more touches. But look, man, let's get into the next.
Don't lose your day job on that.
We'll see. We'll see. He talks about it sometimes. I like him a lot. I watch his post-game interviews. We'll see. He talks about it. And some games she does get a lot of touches, and then some games she doesn't. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But let's get into the next matchup, which is Phoenix Mercury versus the New York Liberty. Phoenix Mercury versus the New York Liberty. It was like the closest game of the entire night. They was close all night. They obviously went into overtime. It was an interesting game, to say the least. I can say so much about that freaking game. I mean, the first thing, because I know people gonna want to jump down our throat, man. Satu Sabli, baby girl. Satu Sabli. I mean, it was atrocious. That is not good enough. Somebody in my chat yesterday said the unicorn was just corn yesterday, and I couldn't stop laughing. 2 for 17 on 37 minutes with 9 points, bro. You want to go ahead, Showtime. Go ahead.
Again, I picked despite Phoenix have an inexperienced backcourt. They don't get easy buckets in the half court.
Yep.
I'm picking Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'm picking to beat New York. And now I'm definitely picking them to beat New York with Stewart getting hurt. She was already injured. They already had to me, that's not the same team. They look like a wounded dog to me.
Yeah.
They're like a wounded dog. They've been looking like that all year long. Them not having those pieces like Kayla Thornton and Landon Hamilton, it's gonna trust me, they're gonna lose. Either this series or next series. They going home. Quick, fast, and hurry. They're not gonna get nowhere near the finals. That's out. I think Phoenix gave that game away, to be honest with you.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
Phoenix gave that game away. AT missing on free throws. She missed the ease one at the end. She missed a shot she usually make.
Yep.
That little floater, she usually make that. She missed that. Satu, I expect Satu to struggle in the playoffs. She's not a playoff player.
Mm-mm.
I watched basketball a long time. Players like her, they rely on their jump shot. They don't really do a good job in the playoffs when the physicality picks up and you're forced to go to your plan B. So I noticed about her. You sit on her left hand, force her to go right. That's her weakness. That's her weakness. You force her to go right, you slide your feet, she gonna get out that ball every time. That's all you gotta do. Close out, because she ain't gonna go to the post. She tall. She supposed to be a unicorn. She supposed to have the height advantage over players in her position. She don't use it though. So I'm not even really counting on her. I'm looking at Collier Copper and I'm counting on AB. Not AB, I'm sorry. AT. I think McConney gonna get them at least one good game though. Now Natasha Cloud just looked more experienced. Their backcourt just looked more experienced yesterday. You know, of course, I expected it, but for some reason, I just don't. I just think they're gonna find a way to beat New York. I just think they're gonna find a way to beat it because JJ, even though JJ's 6'6", this the reason why I don't think she's better than Stewie or Fee. Cause one game she looks like she's 6'6", the next game she looks like she 5'6". She ain't consistent enough. She don't dominate. Man, can't nobody really stop her in the post, but she don't.
Nope.
It's like that's boring to her. She want to shoot a bunch of threes. This team don't look. Again, I look at this. The team. They just don't look hungry. They accomplished their mission. Beat Las Vegas and win the championship. They have sheltered themselves for real. They really sheltered themselves. If Phoenix, and I think Phoenix gonna come out next game, and they gonna beat them by 10 points. I got them winning double digits. I think they're gonna find a way. They're gonna have a much better game. They back against the wall. Yeah, absolutely. I think Phoenix gonna win.
Okay. I mean, me personally, I had New York winning. A healthy New York. New York has gone through injuries all year and could never really get on one accord. But at the end of the day, they're the more experienced team all around. And that's the only edge that I feel like they have over Phoenix. And that's why I had them winning the series. Now, Phoenix I agree. Phoenix gave that game away. They completely fell apart in overtime. It was the wildest thing to see. Like, you get to overtime and then just turnover after turnover, miss shot after miss. Like, it didn't make no sense. Satu Sabli can't not be a playoff player. Like, this is not the team for you to not be a playoff player. I mean, I'm just not even understanding that and how that's going to work with the combination of players on this team and who's on the floor. Satu Sabli has to show up and be efficient. That's not going to cut it for Phoenix to win. Now Stewie being hurt all over again, then yeah, like Phoenix wins with Stewie being hurt all over again. That's going to change things up completely. Sandy Brondello, you are too seasoned of a coach, been in the league too goddamn long to not tell JJ, get your big ass in the paint. I don't even understand. JJ be playing so soft, want to hang out at the 3-point line, get in the paint. There's a mismatch. Nate Tibbetts didn't even want to play. He didn't even really give Kalani Brown any minutes.
You make him okay.
Give her. I said that. I've been saying that. Why not give her spot minutes? I'm not saying Kalani Brown should be playing, 30 minutes a game. But when you got a big like JJ and even Breanna Stewart there, throw Kalani Brown in there for a couple minutes and not just Natasha Mack.
The reason why he don't play Kalani Brown because she clog up the paint. She in AT.
I know why. I know why, but it's not going. Stewie being hurt, that's gonna help them. To me personally, that'll help them. But I think that wasn't gonna cut it against bigger teams. Like Natasha Mack is not gonna cut it to me against bigger teams. And then where your players are not hitting them outside shots, which they were not. The only player who was fairly efficient was Alyssa Thomas and Dewana Bonner off the bench. I mean, Kalia Copper wasn't terrible either. She was in that mode. I really liked her and what her and Cloud was doing, which Cloud had a lights out game. She was a player of the game, man. Cloud had an outer body experience. Yeah. She was on one,
Yeah.
9 and 12 from the field.
Yeah.
3-6 from
And
the
she was
3-point.
barking. She was barking back, man. Hey,
6 rebounds,
that was the
5
best
assists.
game yesterday. She was barking and talking. I like that. I
Like,
like that.
what's up?
Playoff
I'm not scared of
basketball.
yes, I'm
Yeah.
not scared of the moment. 6
Right.
rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, man. I mean, was doing her thing. And Collier, I liked it from Collier too, but Collier got in foul trouble, and I think that kind of took her head out of the game a little
Yeah,
bit.
it did. It did. It was some questionable calls that kind of took her out of it. Yeah.
But you can't do that, and she knows that. Miss Finals MVP. Come on now, you know that. 5 of 13. Maybe should have relied on her more. I love Monique's defense. I loves Monique's defense, and she could hit some shots, but she was 2 of 11. Monique was 2 of 11, while Satu Sabli was 2 of 17. But she's a rookie. That's where Satu, you ain't no rookie, Satu. You got to show up and pick better shots. And Nate Tibbetts has to reel it in when he sees it's not doing his thing for her. 37 minutes Satu Sabli played. And some of that was in OT. And she missed the like I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that the unseasonedness of Phoenix could be their downside, me personally. But again, I think they win because of injuries with New York. That's me
It was
personally.
right there though, Key. I mean, be honest with you. Like Phoenix only, like New York only scored 2 more points. Go look at that fourth quarter. It was 10-8.
Yeah,
I mean, right there. They should have won that game though, Key.
I agree that they should have won, but they didn't.
Went to overtime. And AT missed some crucial free throws.
I agree.
I think they can play. I think they can play better than that. I'm picking Phoenix. Despite them having more experience and all that. It just I don't trust. They perimeter defense very suspect. I don't trust New York. They too up and down for me.
That's fine. That's your choice. I pick New York, but I pick a healthy New York with Stewie on the court. If Stewie not on the court, we have
They're gonna be healthy though, Key. Even with Stewie on the court, they're not gonna be healthy. They still not healthy. If you would have had Lane Hamilton, then of course I'm going. If they would have had Lane Hamilton,
I still think
New York.
What I'm saying is obviously if they have Laney Hamilton, it's like a easier time. But I still think the one they have, I'm not saying like I think New York is way better than Phoenix. I think they have different weaknesses, and if they can play on either one, it's a game for either one of them to get. But it was close on both sides for a reason, and that's because of Phoenix's weaknesses. So with Breanna Stewart on the court, I think they can edge out if she's good. But if she's not good, I think Phoenix can take the next couple of games. But they going back to New York, so we gonna see. What you got on them, HD? That matchup.
I'm a first off apologize to Naphessa Collier and Breanna Stewart. JJ has disappointed me this year. I expected her to show, you know what, I was finals MVP. I'm finally getting my respect. I'm finna show everybody that wasn't a fluke. I'm gonna show everybody last year wasn't a fluke, that I'm like that. JJ, I don't know if it's her ankle still, but look, I was taught back in the day, if you play, you play. It don't matter what your injury is, you play. She's been underwhelming, and they got out rebounded 48-31. 48-31 on the boards. I know AT doesn't like it to be clogged up, but if I'm Nate Tibbetts, are you the coach or are you the babysitter? Like, I need to know, are you the coach? It's the same question I have for Smecco. Are you the coach or you the babysitter? Are you like, I'm tired of you coaches with all this bark, you on the sideline with these antics, bro. You're getting destroyed on the boards. Down the stretch, you went with Sammy Whitcomb for what? Sammy Whitcomb throws your offense off. Yes, McConaughey was 2 of 11, but when McConaughey's in there, they play a lot tougher on defense and they run the plays better to me instead of Sammy out there. For some reason, Sammy just, if she's not shooting a 3-key or show, she's just in your way. Just keep her at the end of the bench. And now, Satu Sabali, I need Collier Copper to go to Satu and say, give me the damn ball. Like, get out my way. Let me take over. Kai Copper has shown this plenty of times in her career. Fourth quarter, OT comes. I rise to the occasion. She didn't rise to the occasion to me. Satu is going to be Satu. I don't expect nothing different, but in that instance, you gotta move Satu to the bench real quick. I gotta pull you. And I gotta put either a Mac or Kalani in there at times so I can get the boards and I could put pressure on JJ and them down low. There was no reason for you to lose that game yesterday. That game should have been won by like 5 or 8 to me. And y'all gave up a big run in the fourth quarter because they were up. They gave up a big run. Then McConney turned the ball over. Understandable. But then in that situation, I needed to get an easy shot. Satu coming down court shooting logo threes. I don't need that. Nate Tibbetts needs to pull her to the side and say, look, man, goddamn them feelings. You need to take that ball inside. You 6'4", 6'5". There's nobody on the court that could go with your skill set. Go out there and dominate. Stewie basically just took their heart out down the stretch. And Stewie got hurt. Luckily, she's hurt because I don't know that mental game. When you lose a close game like that in OT, that affects you going into New York. And New York's going to be a loud crowd. And now that if Stewie's not playing, yeah, I got Phoenix winning. But again, down the stretch, what are you going to do again? Nate Tibbetts, to me, down the stretch this year has not been that coach. He has let AT and them run it way too much. He needs to step in and say, look, I needed to be ran this way because y'all not doing your goddamn job right now. And I love AT, but AT, you got to stop with that BS. You need another big out there to help you in that post because you're getting destroyed down there. It's only you down there. You don't have any help.
HD.
I need Brown and I need Mac down there.
HD, New York, 48 rebounds to Phoenix's 30.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
New York was disgusting and they should be ashamed of themselves. New York had 21 turnovers to Phoenix's 11 turnovers. So it kind of evened out in that way.
But look at the points. But if you look at this, even though they did turn the ball over, right? They turned the ball over, right? You know, they conceded like 15 points off of it. But because of all these bad threes and turnovers down the stretch by Phoenix, you bailed them out the game.
Yeah.
You basically said, here you go, New York. Yeah. This is your game to win. JJ.
Go ahead.
You got it. Go ahead.
My bad, HD. I was just gonna say that's just why I say that's the only reason why I say the mental toughness of that team with Natasha Cloud has won a championship before. Brianna Stewart has won multiple. They don't shake. I don't care if we playing like trash. They don't shake. They don't fold. They're steady players. You get what I'm saying? That's the
Natasha Cloud. Yeah, Natasha Cloud took the game over. Yeah, like Natasha Cloud she ran the point better than all the Phoenix guards. Like she did. She did everything you needed her to do. And then you saw, of course, Phoebich hit a big 3 down the stretch. Again, I still think Phoenix will win this series because I picked them before the series, but I'm nervous down the stretch because I've seen this too many times with AT in Connecticut. Like, they have a hard time closing. And that's always been AT's problem when she plays in the game. And sometimes it's not her, it's just somebody else may not show up, or this person may not show up. So I need AT to come out whenever they play again, and they push full throttle from beginning to end. Like, I'm not letting up the gas. You got to take them out, because if you give this veteran team any glimpse of hope going in the second half, Phoenix is going home 0-2. They lose in the series. I'm sorry. They got to close it. Nate Tibbetts got to do a better job. He let Sandy off the hook plenty of times because her rotations weren't that good to me anyway. Yeah. And then again, you don't need to shoot 26 threes. Like, I don't know, people don't believe in the post or the mid-range no more. I would cut that 26 down to 15. You can get some easier shots. But again, this is Phoenix. They want to run, and then they want to shoot the 3 in transition. So I'm disappointed in Phoenix. Phoenix should have won this game by at least 5 or 6, maybe 8 at most.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens next game. They are going back to New York to hopefully pull off at least this win, to live to fight another game. We'll see how Nate Tibbetts adjusts. I really think it's going to come down to him and him adjusting. And then just players picking better shots, staying locked in. Alyssa Thomas has to keep her head in the game. She's the anchor in all ways. And when she gets to doing all that crying, she is a crier. She did it last year as well. She's a crier. I don't know what that's about. But she cries to her teammates when she's frustrated with them because they're not running the plays and stuff that she wants. And it's in the middle of the play. She literally will hold the ball under her arm and cry at them during the game. And that's not going to work every time on all players. Like, I've seen
I need Olympic Kai, Key. I need Olympic Kai. I need Olympic Kai. I need Chicago Kai. I don't care about you. I need Olympic Kai. When we needed her in the Olympics, when the Chicago, when they won that series, Kai went off. Kai got to step up. Like, you got to. I don't want to. You AT, whatever. We know it. AT been crying since she was in college. She did this since Merlin.
I think that would be throwing her off sometimes. AD.
Right. Kai got it. I needed Kai last night to say, man, move out the way, side 2. I got this. You get out my way. I'm taking over. I need that Philly. I need Philly in the house.
Let me tell you,
I need Philly. I need it. I need Liberty. Yep.
She should, because she's not the only one, but the most recent one with a championship and a finals MVP. Otherwise, besides DeWanna Bonner, them players aren't it's rookies, it's first years, it's inexperienced championship players. I'm sorry. Yes, playoff contenders. Alyssa Thomas been in the playoffs, but she's not a champion.
Nope.
But Kyle Copper is.
And she supersedes DB, because DB was coming off the bench for them chips. That was mainly Diana and whoever else, or BG with them. I need Kai won the finals MVP with Candace Parker on the floor and all of them. She dominated, not no Candace Parker. So I need that Kai. If I'm Nate Tibbetts, I'm going over to the corner. I'm pulling her to me. You saw what Teaspoon did it Unrivaled to Ron Howard. I need it, Ron. I need it. I need Tibbetts to do that to Kai. I need Olympic and Chicago Sky Kai. If you got to wear that jersey, if you got to wear that Chicago Sky jersey or Olympic jersey under your jersey, I need you to wear it. Look, man, this playoffs. I don't want to hear all of that. Kai need to close. Right, Kai need to close.
I agree. Y'all ain't going to hear it. I think AT got to take a back seat.
She got to. She got to. She got to. Kai Copper, I don't care. If I'm AT, I'm getting you the ball, Kai. Shut up. You getting the ball. Everybody get the ball to Kai. And if Kai don't have it, Kai got to step up. You got to. Side 2, get in the paint.
Cheryl Reeves did.
Yeah.
Cheryl Reeves was like, yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Do what you do.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
everybody get out her way and let her do what she do. Get her the ball. And she did what she did. And she was a major winning.
I got to get that niceness out of you. I know this is AT. I know this is DB or whatever, side 2. Yeah. I need that Philly. I need Philly in the house. And I ain't talking Will Smith. I need Philly out there. I need Philly in the house. I ain't talking Will Smith, okay? I need Kai. I need that Don Staley attitude, Kai Copper, out of Philly. I need that. I don't need this lovable, nice Kai. I don't need that. They need to come and ball out, man.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see. I'm excited for that game as well. That's gonna be a good one, I feel like. But I can't see them winning the next one. I don't know if they win the series, but I definitely could see them winning the next one. Even if Stewie is healthy, just because I could see them coming back super locked in and really pulling it out. But we'll see what Kai we gonna get. Let's get into the next game, y'all. Let's get into the next game. Seattle versus Las Vegas Aces. So that's the game. I had did the 3 games that we just talked about, but I didn't get to do that one because it came on so late. And that was the most underwhelming game of yesterday. Even with Golden State getting blown out, that was the most underwhelming game. But I'm not surprised going into that series. I already was thinking the Aces was gonna win. But it's like, bruh, watching Seattle play, they're one of the hardest teams to watch play.
Yeah.
Like, it's just hard to watch them. It's sad. Like, it's so clunky. They're so disjointed. You don't know what's going on. I don't know what Noelle Quinn is doing. And I fear when they go back to Seattle for this game, she need to pack her bags and have them by the door. She need to pack her office up. I'm sorry. It's way too much talent on that team for them to look the way that they looked yesterday. I mean, it was crazy watching it. It was such a bad watch. I couldn't wait for that game to be over. I'm just being honest. I could not wait for the game to be over. I'm like, this is just, it's terrible watching it. I don't even know like what to say. It was just bad. They was just getting cooked all kind of ways. I don't know. Go ahead, HD.
Just despicable. Just deplorable. Like, why did y'all even come out on the floor? Like, why did y'all even come off the floor? I could have been watching something else, and y'all wasted my hours. Like, what? And first of all, how does NECA get a pass? How does NECA walk by and get a pass? Everybody want to look at Sky, but didn't NECA win a finals? She won a finals before. She was a leader over there with the Sparks when Candace left. And when she left LA, she left that in ruins. The locker room was torn in turmoil. So everywhere she's been is in turmoil when she leaves. So again, where was NECA at? Like, and then the only energy you had was when you tossed the ball on Jewel Lloyd. Other than that, you ain't do nothing the whole game. And then again, Malunga, like, I'm still waiting for this 19-year-old phenom y'all keep telling me. I don't want to hear about you 19. Like, you on the court, right? Show me something. So I don't like the way this dynamic is. I think they went away from what made them successful early in the season, which was let Gabby initiate everything and let Gabby really get involved. They're going way too much into Skylar, into, okay, we're finna try to get it to NECA. We're finna try to go. Ezzy just been completely dead dirty this year. I hope Ezzy go to another team next year, to somebody who actually knows how to treat her. She has way more offensive game than they even give her credit for. And then again, you brought these players on your team, Alexi Brown and Isaiah Cook and all of them. Why? You're not going to use them. So what's the point of bringing them back? Like, you Tiffany Mitchell, you went and signed Tiffany Mitchell. Tiffany Mitchell gave you some good games. Now you just completely don't use her. You just bring her in garbage time. Like, go ahead, Tiffany, finish the game. Like,
Noelle don't know what she's doing, dog.
No, don't exactly. She don't know what she's doing. Pokey Chapman, like who runs this team? It's like it's coaching by delegation. One game, because one game they're doing good, the next game they're not. They're running something totally different, and then I don't get the point of matching up Malunga in there when she came in there to guard Asia. Like, what was that gonna do? Like, Asia Wilson just said, what? Money. And then Chelsea Gray shows you why she's still the best point guard in the game. She's still the best point guard. Like, I don't know why people forget it. And then J.O., look, J.O. is something else. I think we've disrespected J.O. way too much. The crowd has. J.O. has been a beast on both ends of the floor. Nalissa Smith was dominating down low for once, giving them problems, which is crazy to say because it's funny how she leaves somebody in Indy and then comes to Vegas. Anyway, she did her thing. I liked what Vegas did. Like I said, I picked Vegas before the year. They showed me that they're championship caliber now. I just think I think Seattle needs to blow it up. I would not bring NECA or Skylar back next year. I would get rid of the coaching staff and I would just go brand new. That's my opinion on the Seattle Storm.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think that what do I say? I think Seattle just don't have it. Barely moving the ball around, a lot of one and dones, a lot of just coming down the court and doing anything. I've said it so many times. Gabby Williams' game is extremely limited on the Seattle Storm. And I just wonder, do she think about her future in the WNBA specifically? I don't know about overseas, but like, I don't know what you want for yourself in the W. If you want to continue being a utility player, cool. I'm cool with that. But if you want more for yourself, either consider them bringing in a new coach who's going to feature you more or go to another team. Gabby is way too athletic and talented to, in my opinion, on that specific team, right? I'm not saying on every team, but on that specific team, she should be featured more with those players.
Absolutely.
I mean, she just should. She's one of the best players on that specific team. And so I'm not understanding what is going on there. And so I feel like that's Noelle Quinn not featuring her more and just kind of using her for defense, and that's it when she can do both. And yeah, it's too much like you said, heavy Skylar, or we're gonna try to be heavy NECA. And it just doesn't work out in their favor. It's just not enough. Their defense, not enough.
And then why Lexi Brown there? Why is Lexi Brown there?
I have no idea.
Because isn't she a 3-point shooter? Isn't she on some podcast talking big? Like, I thought you were this 3-point sniper. Like, where's she been all year? Like, I'm asking. I don't know, because I've never been sold on her ever in her career, but I'm just saying, where's this sharpshooter? Like, I thought she was brought in to be a sharpshooter. All I heard was, I can shoot the three. I'm a beast from downtown. I can't tell. You going inside all the time. You ain't even shooting.
Honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that. I don't understand why she there. She another one on the podcast might and be looking a fool when she get on the court, if she even get on the court. I think she only been played like a few games this season, and I don't know why she's there. Y'all, Noelle gotta go. I'm sorry. This all just comes down to Noelle gotta go. When I keep talking about it, Ezzy has dropped magnificently since last year. Ezzy could have been, to me, an all-star possibly last year.
Yes.
She looks like nothing, bro. It's wild to see it. She looks like she got nothing going on. And now I'll say this, even last year though, Ezzy don't know what to do with A'ja Wilson. Nobody knows what to do, but she gets cooked crazy with A'ja Wilson. I will say that. And I think that's why you saw Malanga get minutes, even though me personally, this is not the game or the time for Malanga. Now, I'm a fan of Malanga, me personally. I think that she's going to be somebody to look at in the next couple of years, but I think she needs a solid offseason. She got to build her body up for this damn league because she can't bang. And she might not, like, I get it. I get she's tall, but her skill set is not going to be as a center. And I think Noelle, I've been saying this, I don't know if Noelle Quinn is the coach for what Dominique Malanga is here to do. I'm not saying she's a phenom. That's never been what I said, but she's talented and is going to be a player to look out for in the next couple of years. But she needs the right development in this league to understand the type of player she is. She's not a get under the goal. She's not a Camilla Cart. Like, even Camilla's not Camilla. But anyway,
T, if you're a championship coach, you know, you and Show, y'all championship coaches, why would you go? The whole plan is to win a championship because you got older vets. Why not go get a Kiki? Why didn't you just draft Kiki and call it a day?
I thought they should have drafted Kiki or Sonya, me personally.
Or Sony. Like, why would you?
I don't need to get Sonya or Kiki.
Like, Malanga would be better to me in Washington or somewhere, like trying to develop. Why would you bring her on a team that's trying to win now? Like, I don't know.
I don't know what that's about either.
They lost me with that pick.
I don't know if that was a GM. I don't know. They lost me with that pick too. I can't even tell you because I said they need to get Kiki or Sonya Citron. one of their issues is 3-point shooting. They need 3-point shooting. I mean, Sonia Citron does that. Sonia Citron also has the defense. Like, Sonia Citron could play multiple positions at the very least, which they had a hole when they lost Jewel Lloyd. And then also, like, players getting injured. So I don't know. I don't know what Seattle's future is. I say they get swept. They're about to get swept on their home court. I don't think they come with nothing next game because they just look like they don't have it. And you could just tell they look defeated as well. The only time they even look like they got something going on is when Gabby Williams just actually there's glimmers. You see, I noticed it. That's why I know she's underutilized. Literally, she'll just be like, let me be Gabby Williams. And she just go get a bucket. She go make something happen. Like she just go hit a 3 or something, just pull up and splash a 3. That's the only time you'll see, like, okay, they might
like Slim. They ain't even get Slim involved. Like Slim had what, 0, 2 points. Like I'm like,
I don't know, man.
Bruh, like
Slim was 16 minutes, 0 of 3, 0 of 3. But 16 minutes. Erica Wheeler was 25 minutes, 4 of 11, 1 of 5 with 10 points. I mean, they just didn't have it. I don't know why Slim had such little minutes. I don't know. I think Gabby and Slim should be in the game together. Excuse me. I think Gabby and Slim should be in the game together. I mean, Slim missed a couple layups, but she only shot the ball 3 times in 16 minutes. I don't know. I mean, is that a really good?
But Gabby, to me, on this team, Gabby got to be the focal point to get your offense going. You got to get Gabby involved because when she's going, that opens it up for NECA to get her one-on-one thing going, and she could just go in and start doing her thing. And then Skylar, she starts getting going too. I don't like how they're trying to have Skylar and NECA go off early. To me, that's dumb. Gabby should be the one that should go off. That'll open it up more to me, but I don't know.
Because they don't have to respect her shot, HD. Because it's like, well, she's not shooting the ball, really. We don't really got to respect her. We don't really got to, like, play lockdown defense on her. She's just a defensive. Yeah. We don't got to worry about her. So then it makes it easier to guard NECA because that's who we got to worry about. It makes it easier to Skylar's gravity. That's who we got to worry about. That's who we really only worried about. We ain't worried about no Ezzy or Gabby. There's too many players on the floor that they're not worried about. So it makes it harder for them. I mean, I don't get it. Not surprised the Aces with another win against Seattle. The Aces are just they're doing their thing. They're in a flow and they're flowing. Jackie Young, what they call her, Agent Zero, man. I mean, come on, man.
The real silent assassin. Put some respect on Jack name. Yeah, shout out to Jack.
Yeah. And then you know, Asia Wilson doing Asia Wilson things. I'm gonna be honest. People not gonna like this. People not gonna like this. I personally still don't like the Naphessa trade as far as just the trade is concerned. But Asia makes up for so much. And Naphessa has taken a little bit of a boost by playing with Asia that it works out for them in this real time right now. I still don't think she's worth the first pick.
I didn't think it was a bad trade. I just didn't like the first pick being given up. I'd have gave up a second or a third. That's
what I'm trying to say.
Look, yeah. It was a good trade, but I just didn't like the pick giving up. But hey, if they win a championship, hey, it's worth it.
And that's what I'm saying. It's worth it, and it's working in real time. But I'm not gonna say like trade or whatever. But it's working in real time, and working with Asia is definitely helping her. And Asia's really here's where Asia doesn't get enough credit this year. To me, nothing to do with her game. Actually, nothing to do with her game on the court. Asia doesn't get enough credit for this year. And this was something I was looking for her to do this year, for her to use her voice. And she talked about it. She said that she's been more vocal this year than any year of her career. She really had to step up her leadership and continue to cement her GOAT status in that way, right? Like the greats something that Showtime said was, what's going to separate you from being a good player and a great player? And a lot of times it's not what you do on the floor, it's what you do off of the floor. And I think that defense is looking so good because of Asia. How they look is because of Asia's voice. She used her voice to say, you know what? I'm the best player in the world and the best player on this team, and y'all are gonna act like it, and y'all are gonna play next to me like you know that. And I think what the Aces are doing right now, I mean, it's incredible. And you got to give credit where it's due. And you got to give credit to Asia in that way as the leader of her team, just calling them bums and telling them y'all need to do better. Like y'all look like bums.
Yeah, man, not cry about it and go to the paper with it, just actually take it and just go and play. Yeah. Shout out to the Aces, man, for real. Yeah. A team who could take criticism, unlike the bums in the Midwest. But hey, whatever. We'll be gone soon, so it's whatever.
Facts. What you got on the game? Showtime On Point Sports.
Man, the Storm, they everything I said it was. A team that got a lot of talent with no identity. This Sonega's supposed to be the best player on the team, but man, they don't even have a picking order in their locker room. I was talking about that last night. Man, so team ain't got no picking order, man. Even Erica Wheeler, how many times she done jacked up a ill-advised shot in the half court? Too much one-on-one, make one dribble pass, coming off a pick and roll. The only time they run a pick and roll for nigga when they finna double. They finna double on the high screen of rolls, or or they finna trap, they finna ice the screen or something. Like, that's the only time they looking to run a pick and roll. Like, they have no identity, bro. Like, they don't. Nigga should she's the best player on that team. They should run everything through Nigga, and everybody just do the dirty work and work off her, but they don't. It's like everybody on this team that gets minutes feel like they the best player on the team. That's how they play.
Yeah.
Like, even Erica Wheeler, once she showed everybody that she was way better than what she showed at Indiana, it's like, man, now she think she got the green light every single possession.
Right.
You was meant to be a six woman for real. Come on now. That's sometimes people. I hate when a six woman think they the star of the team. That's not the case.
Key, I blame Noel for that. Noel put her in the starting lineup early. You don't put her in the starting lineup, and then she was winning games at the end of that boosts her ego. Unless you got like Show was saying, if you don't have that pecking order, that person to calm your ego down, you finna keep doing what you doing. So again, like, the coaching staff, this just need to be clean house. I'm taking everybody locker, like, yeah, y'all out. You got to go. Here's your personal belongings. We'll see y'all later, and just move on.
Yeah, like, I think Noe Queen has to go. Yeah, I think she has to go. And I'm still waiting on this whole Malonga. I'm still waiting on her to show me something that's gonna say, yeah, she gonna be generational. Still haven't seen it. I hear a lot of people say she's just 19, but once you make it to this league, the all-time greats, the generational players, it don't matter. They want to just go out there and send a message that they here, they coming. And I don't know why she put her on Asia, because I mean, quite frankly, y'all, she's not a defender. She don't even slide her feet, and she'll get she gonna get blocked shots because she gonna get opportunities because she tall. So if somebody drives straight to the rack and they challenge her, yeah, she gonna get a block. She gonna get a block from the weak side, but she don't really be strapping up like that. She don't make nobody. She ain't out there making Asia pick up the ball. Asia be going right at her. Asia had no respect for Malonga defense. Nobody does. They just go right at her. Like she another.
See, this is where I don't understand what y'all are expecting from her though. Like I don't get that. I don't get y'all critique of her. Help me understand.
My critique is
I think Malonga.
Hold on. See,
my bad, show. Go ahead, show.
You can't have it both ways. You can't say somebody generational.
I haven't seen that, so I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, y'all keep saying she's generational. I don't think she's generational.
I haven't seen that rumor of her being generational. I think that's the difference.
Gotta be careful. We gotta be careful then who be calling special. Oh, this player special. This player great. They generational. People use them words too loosely. You know, when I watched young Melo already had intangibles. Bron already had intangibles. Wade had intangibles. Let's talk about the college players. And I'm talking about women college players. Like Sarah Strong, she already got intangibles. Once she get in the league, when she get drafted, Sarah Strong gonna come in the league with intangibles. It don't matter how old she is. You're gonna already see it. I think
Joyce Edwards is better than her to me.
She's skilled, she got potential, but
for sure. But y'all
intangibles.
Oh, okay. All right.
Where's the intangibles?
But Key, they the same age. All of them the same age. Sarah, Joyce, they the same age.
We all know it's different. When you over here, it's different. That's why I said, off season, if she stay over here too. Another thing.
I don't need an off season though, Key. I don't need an off season to see intangibles. That's not something you work on.
That's if you're saying intangibles, cool. I'm not fighting you on that. I just don't. I also have never heard the rumor of her being generational. I haven't seen that.
Key, the GMs voted her. They said she's gonna be the best player in this draft over Paige Beverly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said that.
Yeah, I even saw some GMs say they'll build around Malonga over Asia Wilson.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I ain't see that. That's crazy. That's crazy for sure. That's the GMs though. Why?
They even said, okay, what about the Lynx? They had the best player, the best young players with the highest potential. I mean, I'm trying to figure out where do y'all get that from other than her being tall with guard skills. That ain't enough to say she got a lot of upside though.
She got a lot of upside to me personally. She does have.
She just the big wing to me.
Wemby, I told people from the jump, and I was having debates with folks. I said I could see it. Wemby showing me intangibles in summer league. I know he got it. You know he wasn't making shots. Okay, I see it. I see the intangibles though. I don't see that with her, bro. And then we ain't finna pretend like okay she gonna get it by year 3. Nah, either you got it, you don't. That's facts. Like, if you know anything about sports, like it's certain things you come in the gate with. You know, experience is one thing. You gotta have she needs more experience. That's cool, but I'm talking about it's certain things I'm looking for. She just don't have it, bro. Do she have enough? Do she have a competitive drive and a will? This like. Okay, when her shot is not going, is she gonna do other things? She was a non-factor, bro. She been a non-factor all year long when she ain't making shots.
Show me a
good Malonga game where she wasn't making shots and she had a great game.
I'm not gonna show you that because I just I don't know. We'll see what happens. I feel like she does have a high upside. Intangibles, I could definitely see what you're saying about intangibles. I'm not really sure how that's gonna play out over the years, regardless of her being a good player. But that's one of those things where it's gonna separate her from being a good or a great player, like you said, and that's up to her if she wants to be that. If she wants to make Asia Wilson blocking the hell out of her shot, her billing origin story, that's up to her to say, all right, man, that's the best player in the league, and I'm finna piss her off the next time I play her. You know, that's up to Malonga if she wants to be one of the best players in the WNBA or if she just wants to come over here sometimes and play sometimes, just like Gabby Williams. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you what you want your future to be in the WNBA. So it's up to her, but I don't think she's some shitty player. That's not what I think. And that she's not gonna
she ain't no bad player.
fill
No,
out.
she's not a bad player. No,
I also don't
that's not
think.
what we're saying.
But
No, I
John,
don't think y'all saying she's a bad
but
player.
right now we getting false advertisement. Let's keep it real. It's false
And that's
advertisement.
fair. That's fair to say. That's fair
She
to
got
say.
drafted, but hold on, Key. I didn't draft up the number 2 pick. Seattle did.
Yeah.
I didn't draft her number 2 pick. She got drafted the number 2 pick because of her upside. Everybody got potential, man. Everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got potential. It's gonna take way more than potential for her to turn into a great player, though.
Yeah. I agree with you.
She
I'm
gonna
not
get
disagreeing
tested
with you.
over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And I'm watching players go at her all year long. They let me know they don't really respect her.
Yeah.
They don't. They go at her over and over again. They don't respect her.
Yeah.
Because what is she? Is she a 4 or a 5? Like what?
But
Like
that's what I was about to say. Another part with her, I just don't know when she's gonna be able to play her game either, though. Because this just is not her game. This is not, and I'm not making an excuse for her. Again, the intangible part, I'm an intangibles person. That's what makes me love a player is their intangibles. So I said, okay, I see what you're saying with that. As far as just her play style, though, she's not playing her play style, and I don't know if she's going to be able to do that on that team with that coach, and that's gonna either help her or she's gonna suffer because this is not her play style. That's not how she plays.
I don't care what coach it is. Man, look here, man. I don't care what coach it is. Like, it's certain things you gonna show, bro. Like, certain things you gonna see on the basketball court. I mean, all she gonna do is up her scoring averages once she get more opportunity. But that ain't gonna be the end all be all. We talking about great player. You get dropped the number 2 pick. Man, Kiki more than just scoring. Man, you think Kiki just gonna be the same player she is right now? She gonna get better. So, man, I'm expecting more. And people gonna say, oh, this one 19, this one 23. That's why a lot of these players don't live up to potential. Because y'all be just satisfied with them just upping their scoring averages. But if you drop number 2 pick and you leapfrog everybody to get that number 2 pick just based off of being tall and got with guard skills. Man, so many players like that I've seen, they ain't never lived their potential. Wemby the only one, and Chet. So, man, if y'all bank on her being Wemby, then we already feel because she ain't no Wemby. I'm going to tell you that right now. Ain't nothing about her Wemby.
I just don't see her being better than the upcoming 4s. Like I said, the next 4s after Asia hang it up is Angel, Kiki, Joyce, and Sarah. And I don't think she's touching either one of them 4. I just don't. I don't see it. And because Joyce can play on the perimeter too, but she'll get in that paint and beat you up. Sarah the same way. Angel, Kiki. I just don't see it. To me, she's going to be an all-star at best. And that's about it. She'll be a solid all-star, possibly role player. But other than that, I don't see nothing special in it. I just think she's 6'6". And because she was dunking, everybody was like, oh, she can dunk. Oh, she's athletic. But again, overseas now over here is a different athleticism, is a different type of game. So I'm not saying you, Key. I'm just saying people out there in the chats, people out there that's in the world saying that she's gonna be this. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Key to me was busting that butt this year. Angel, oh my gosh, Angel just took her heart. And then Sarah and Joyce, when they come in, I'm just saying, man, she got to get some work going or something. She got to work on her game because these 4s that are coming up, I'm sorry, I don't think she's gonna survive. And people in the chat and the world will disagree with me, but hey, I don't think she's gonna survive because this next wave of 4s and these 5s, they coming in handling the ball, doing that, but they can also get to the paint and they can rebound and they can defend. So we'll see.
Saying it's certain things you ain't saying with it, bro. She ain't no dog, bro. I'm trying to be nice without saying it. She's soft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we want to talk about how she's soft. I watch how Angel went at her. She ain't even respond. She's
Not
soft.
at all.
players be going at her and she don't even respond. Like, she soft. I'm just being honest. She really soft. And she very passive. Like, it's, bro, like, smash the gas. Man, quiet. Hey, closed mouth don't get fed. You out here in the trenches. This the jungle. This the playoffs. Go out there and make a name for yourself.
I agree.
But you know, everybody keep banking on potential. Go ahead and keep banking on potential. Let's see how that goes. She's a rookie. Man, stop it, bro. I ain't trying to hear all that rookie shit. That shit be so overrated to me, bro. That whole word, she's young. I'm not asking her to average 30. That's not what I'm looking for. They listening, bro.
We just asked them to see something. Like, I want to see her defensively rim protect. I want to see her be tough. I want to see her bang. I want to see her take the challenge. I want to see her, you know, like somebody mash your joint, going on the other end and mash their joint. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, like,
I'm not seeing that.
Match the energy, bro. Like
she just sits back like, I'm good. You know, she like, I'm good.
You being 6'7", they going right at you. You don't even make nobody pick the ball up. You supposed to be a killer. Man, make them folk pick the ball up. I saw Cheyenne Parker take the ball and do a spin move on. I'm like, oh, they don't respect her at all.
Man, don't nobody respect her, man. Shakira did a dirty too in that Washington Storm game. Shakira was giving her the business, beating her jump to the first row. So I'm just saying, like I know you 19 and all, but man, look, I still think if she would have been in college, Key, Sarah, Joyce, Beers, they would give her the business. I'm sorry, they would give her the business. She too white to me.
I think I just see it differently than y'all. I just don't see it the same as y'all, and that's okay. Same as y'all.
You gotta see it in me. Look, I don't want you to. I'm gonna be on the right side of history when she ain't gonna be turn out to be no generational player. She's gonna be a good player, not generational.
I don't think she's gonna be a generational player though. That's why I don't see it the way y'all see it.
She got a chance of being great. I ain't saying I'm
not even sitting up here thinking she's gonna be a great player. I'm looking at it as I don't care what the GM said. I don't care what nobody said. I'm looking at it realistically for what it is without everybody else's opinion, and I tell
you what, if Seattle want a head start, I suggest they go ahead get rid of Nika and get rid of some of these players and go ahead and put in the start lineup. Go ahead. If they really believe in her, they'll do that. They'll move Nika out the way, let her walk, and say, okay, we're gonna just build around you. Now it's time to go. We're gonna see now how long it's gonna take for them to do that.
I mean, they need to do it now then, because even if they bring Neck and Scholar back, they're not going to win next year unless you get that team is fractured, and you got to get a whole new set of coaches, new set of trainers. All of that need to be rearranged. And I'm just going to go with the young talent they got and just move on. Neck and Scholar, this was their last chance. They failed. So clean house.
I agree. They got to move up off of them.
Let's see this something they get rid of all the other players. Say we're gonna build around you, Dominique Blanca.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
If she really the franchise player and a future cornerstone, they'll do that though. They're gonna have put in the start lineup next year. If she's still on the bench or if she not playing 30 minutes, they don't believe she on that level.
Yeah, I think she should have went to college first, got some years in first, and then came out. That's just my opinion.
For sure. So we'll see what happens with her. Anyway, I'm expecting her to go back to France next game because Seattle is
I told y'all Sanaa Rivers. I told y'all Sanaa Rivers gonna come right in the league and do this. I'm not surprised. I see it in her. She got a dog in her. I knew Sanaa Rivers was gonna come in and just ball, bro. That jump shot, she ain't even got no consistent jump shot, and she making impact. She does the little things, man, and she knows how to use her athleticism. She slide her feet. She can, man, look. I've seen her make some big plays down the stretch, despite them she been on the SAR team. But you see
Oh,
certain
absolutely.
like same thing
But
with Saint Citron.
yes, I've seen that too. Like Sanaya Rivers been that girl like since she was at Carolina. So I knew what to expect from her and stuff and all that. But to me, this girl here should have went 2 years in D1A and played some real ball first, and then we'll see what's up. She just doesn't show me that package that the other players have. But like Lacan from the same place she a young player and she played with more heart and toughness. So,
She
like I said,
young, but she still got hella years on her. She young, but she got a few years on her.
yeah, but I'm just saying, kids, only a few years.
Come on, it's nuance to it though. Like I get what you're saying, but it's not the same thing. I agree with you that she should have stayed. She should have stayed until she was ready. That is the what went wrong is that she came too early. That's it. You came too early. That's why most of those players they get drafted and they don't come because they take time to develop because they know they're not ready for the WNBA. She came too early. That's really the only issue. You came too early. She should have never came this early. And I don't know if Jordan pushed her to do that. She a part of the Jordan brand. I don't know who pushed her to do that. Or she just thought, let me get a head start or something. I really don't know. But she should have stayed overseas and developed longer. Or like you said, whatever you can do, whatever. She should have did that because she just not ready. But that's it. She's just not ready. She came too early. Like the other players, they took their time overseas. Even Janelle Salon is from there, but she's older as well, and she had those qualities. But also, if you watch Janelle from the beginning and now, she's grown in her game, but she's older. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like she should have definitely stayed overseas. That's the only issue, and they using her name because she ain't never came out and said she a phenom. She ain't never said that out of her mouth. She don't never say stuff like that, which is
these people out here need to hold them accountable because they the same ones trying to back off of saying that person was MVP when they shouldn't have been in the first place. So again, like you can't come out and put a target on somebody back, and then when they're in front of you and they give you the business, I don't want to hear that age stuff. You got to show me something because you can't come in being called a phenom and you're better than Asia. You gonna be this future generational player. You got to show me. You can't do that. Like, and I'm not saying you. I'm saying the people who put it out there before the season when they were voting, the GMs and all them voting her. Look, I'm a judger like that. If you say this player is a top 5 player or they're generational, I'm gonna judge them from that standpoint. So we got to stop using generational and we got to stop hyping people up because of what they look like instead of how they play. We just got to.
That's for sure. That's for sure. But again, she gonna be back in France because Seattle is about to get kicked out. It gets swept tomorrow night. I believe that the Las Vegas Aces play Seattle tomorrow night. And I feel like, man, it's over with for them. Maybe they come back with a fighting champ. They just look defeated, and I don't see it for them. I really don't. I think that next game is over and it's a sweep. Just like last year. Hell, they got swept last year as well. So I think that's gonna happen again.
Keep the same energy for Juju. Man, Juju's a way better player than Malonga, bro.
Yeah, way better. The hell you talking about? What idiot said that? Juju would destroy Malonga. Like, you kidding me?
Nowhere near Juju.
Right.
So I don't know why you said
if Juju came in right now, she'll be putting up way more than Malonga.
All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is I don't think she's gonna be generational. She may make the All-Star team. I can see that, but that ain't That's not the expectations though. So let's not act like if she averages 15 points, 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks and make the All-Star team. That's not the expectation for her. Her expectation be generational. So I'm expecting to get my bang for the buck. I don't move the goalpost. Um, but y'all will see though. I'm not gonna argue with you about that. I've been watching way too much basketball to sit here and look at her and say, "Oh, yeah, she's definitely generational." I'll be lying.
Man, look,
If she
when
was
that dude,
generational, I come up here and say it. I just don't see it.
man, look, man, just say, man, y'all just want to get clout, man. Just say that and call it a day.
I want
Ain't
to be
Ju
something.
Malunga ain't on no stratosphere with no Juju. I don't care if Juju had a bad game. Malunga ain't touching Juju. And I've been watching Juju since a kid, dog. Stop. You chill. You tripping. Like, let's stop. Y'all wilding. Malunga done got cooked, and y'all coming here like she's only 19. Like, man, come on. I don't want to hear that crap. She on the floor. Hey, you 19, sit your butt off the floor. Sit on the bench and chill. Or go overseas or something. Like, y'all can't pick one. Y'all can't choose and pick who y'all want to protect and then who y'all want to criticize. Y'all can't do that. Like, we got to keep it even. Y'all can't just pick this person because you hating that person or you clout chasing. Like, be honest. Like, hold it both ways for both players. Like, y'all heard Malunga was said to be this phenom. She gonna change the game. She gonna dunk in the game. I ain't seen none of that yet. So what? Now what? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how she comes along. I'm excited to see what happens with her in the future. Hopefully,
We gotta suck off Saint Central. I mean, Dominic Blanca for now on, y'all. Make sure we suck.
Right,
Go
right.
ahead. Go ahead.
why you gotta do that? You
Because
don't gotta
no,
do that.
Tom.
you
No,
can't have
no,
your own
talking about
opinion in the WNBA
no, talking
community.
about people in the chat, Key. That was saying like we got to suck off Malunga for them just to you going on Malunga, so we're gonna
You can't
bring up
have your
Juju.
opinion about
Like,
basketball in the WNBA
why are we
community.
bringing Juju up? Like, come on.
That's why the league is never gonna grow because of people like y'all.
Yep.
Y'all analyze everything with emotions like a girl, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let the women let them keep the feminine stuff to the women, bro.
Right.
I'm talking basketball. I ain't said nothing else. You ain't challenged me on nothing I said. You keep using the age excuse. What I'm talking about has nothing to do with age.
Right.
But again, we'll see though. You know, we'll see who right, who wrong. But like I said, if Seattle going, I'm gonna know everything just out the off season from Seattle.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Tony Lawson for the $10 super chat. Phoenix should have won that. Appreciate you, Tony Lawson, for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all comment and subscribe. Look, the WNBA playoffs are off to a start, man. Interesting start. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be plenty of sweeps. There's a couple possibles, but it's giving sweep for real for most of them. And we'll see how this next round goes. I'm excited to see the rest of the games this week. We're gonna keep talking about it here on Stars Hoop Central. We're gonna keep talking about it. And look, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. It does look like what everybody thinks is going to be true, which is the Lynx versus the Aces, and that's going to be some high level basketball. That is look like what's slated to happen at this very moment. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, man, and congratulations to.
Let me say something real quick. Let me say it real quick. You saying that, bro? I'm not the one that's made. I didn't create this, Key. I'm not one of those GM that said she's gonna be the best player in her draft, Key. She's already off to a she already losing. She behind 20 because she's not gonna win Rookie of the Year. right?
Yeah.
She's not the best player in her position in the draft class right now. So she already behind 20. So next year, if she's still not better than Kiki, then you telling me she living up to expectation? When they said she's going to be the best player in the draft class, when they said she's generational, y'all don't know nothing about sports. Do y'all really be understanding what y'all be saying?
No, they don't. They
If
just
the
tired.
expectation,
I think. Go ahead.
if LeBron James would have came into the league, as the third best player in his draft class, that's a failure, bro. He not living up to expectations.
Correct.
He's the chosen one. You feel what I'm saying? He lived up to expectations because not only was he came right to the league, got right to it. 18 years old.
Correct.
I saw it even with Kobe. Go back and look at 18-year-old Kobe. Kobe didn't get the opportunity. It wasn't about he wasn't ready. He had an opportunity, but you saw the intangibles, though. You saw the dog in him.
Yeah.
Y'all will see. I just want to pull on that boy's skirt real quick. Let him know.
Look,
You have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm not judging them off of 19 years old.
I'm not disagreeing that the GMs were wrong. I never believed. Well, I didn't even know they were saying all of that, but I never believed any of that. I didn't hear the generational. I didn't hear the phenom or nothing. So, like, when you say that, I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying that she does have the intangibles. The difference with her, for me, why I'm not judging her based off of what the GM said. Now, when they do that with Caitlin Clark, I do, because Caitlin Clark lets that get to her head and she plays into that. So now, yeah, Caitlin, what's up? So I judge Caitlin like they put her on that pedestal because Caitlin likens to that. However, with Dominique Malonga, I'm not judging her like that.
That's what
because
they doing to her too, though, Key. So we got to keep it real.
Let me land my plane.
We can't be doing all this selective politicking, man.
It's not selective politicking, though. But Dominique she's not playing into that. Caitlin is playing into it. Dominique's not. So, yes, they're wrong. I'm not saying you can't say that they're wrong. They are wrong. She's not no phenom. She's not generational. I think she might just be a good player in this league. We're not disagreeing. I'm just saying I'm not really judging her like that, because I'm not judging her based off of what the GM said, because she's not playing into it. So she sucked. And they should have never picked her at 2. Now, Caitlin Clark, who was picked at number 1 without winning a championship in college, who also plays into this whole narrative, I do judge her like the GM say, because she plays into that. That's the difference with me. That's just me. It is what it is.
But my thing is, nobody, like, people saying I don't think she sucks.
I don't really care.
I just don't think that she's a great. I don't see greatness.
We agree.
I don't see a franchise player. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why people get in their feelings because I say I don't see a franchise player. That don't mean she can't play for 10 to 12 years in this league.
Yeah,
I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think she's a good role player. That's what she's gonna be.
She got drafted number 2. Why we acting like she can get drafted number 2? She got to live up to
that. Yeah, that means I don't think she's gonna live up to it. That's just me.
When I say this about Cameron Brink and y'all quiet about that.
Yeah, the general public is, but me, I wasn't sold on Cam Brink when she came in. I didn't think she was the number 2 pick. I thought she would be around 7 to 10, maybe 11 to 12.
Brink number 2. You gotta live up to your pick.
Right.
So only in the WNBA, y'all get sensitive about that.
Yeah, they do. They do. Malonga, I don't believe gonna live up to the number 2 pick. I don't think she is. I just think she's gonna be a solid role player. She'll be good.
I ain't make the rules. I ain't make the rules, bro. You gotta live up to that pick.
Yep. I'm just saying. I don't judge by age. I don't judge by nothing. I judge you off for what everybody's saying. Everybody said coming in, you were the best. I would pick you over Asia. You're a generational talent. I'm gonna judge you off of that. I'm sorry, because I'm not gonna let you get away with this. And Angel Reese saying that she shouldn't even be drafted in the first round, but you give him Malonga a pass. I don't want to hear that. And then Cam Brink too. Cam Brink shouldn't get a pass. She's been skating on ice skates, just chilling. Nobody called her out for her ineptitude at times. And I didn't even think she was a number 2. I thought she was an 8, 9, or 10.
HD said he got a 7 and 10. I didn't say that. HD said that. He said 7 and 10, not 11 and 12.
Yes, I said Brink should have been 7 to 10. Yes. I did not in college, dog. I thought Kiki was better than her at Stanford. I always had Kiki over her.
I know why they dropped Cameron Brink number 3. I kind of understand it because she tall. I see more in her though than freaking Malonga. I see a little bit more. Just to me, she don't have that again, bro. Like some of these players don't have that they don't have that competitive edge though. You know, then she she got to share minutes with Hamby, and you know, she got people in her way kind of, so she ain't gonna be able to pull it out. But again, you drop her number 2 pick, I expect you to live up to it. So next year, I give a young player 2-3 years, you know what I'm saying, for them to grow. But like next year, I'm expecting Cameron Brink.
Yeah, I said Cameron Brink that 11 to 12. Like I'm not sold on Brink y'all are, but that doesn't mean y'all think because I say that means Brink's a trash player. No, I just don't see what y'all see in Brink. Brink to me is a good rim protector, good defender. Her issue is she doesn't stay out of foul trouble. She's been a foul person in college. She was a foul person right now. Yes, she got hurt. I thought Kiki was always better than her. I thought Kiki was better than her at the time at Stanford. So that's just me. So if y'all got a problem in the chat that I got her 11 or 12, I don't care. That's what I saw. I've watched way more ball than you because you talking about Malunga this. I don't see Malunga as that. She just comes off as because she's 6'6" and could dunk. Everybody like, oh, this is the new hotness now. When has she dunked? Has she dunked yet? Has she dunked on somebody? Because that's what they were saying before the season. She was gonna do it. That's what the GMs were saying. Like y'all gotta understand. I keep receipts. I keep receipts on everything y'all say, and we bring it right back.
Man, Brink haven't lived up to that number 2 pick, and need to have longer. In the first year, we saying generational. Just say she's a project. If you say she's a project, then I'm cool with that.
I'm cool. Then I'm good. I'm not gonna judge her harshly. But I ain't gonna judge her. Right.
That's not project though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm cool with that. The project label, they trying to build her into, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember, Giannis got dropped the 15 pick. He ain't did drop that 2nd pick. He was a project.
Correct.
So, she's more of a project to me. That's not a, you know, all I'm saying is, bro, I pay attention to words. See, y'all use words so loosely. Words don't even mean anything anymore these days.
Nope.
They
don't.
Everybody got upside. Everybody generation. Just keep it like that. Go ahead, Keith. We call the show out.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Keep coming through the Stars Hoop Central where all the stars align, man. Great show. Talking about the WNBA playoffs. We will be here talking about it again next Monday. Again, though, put the all notifications on because you never know when we do a pop-up show during the week. And we love when y'all come through and show us love, man. Make sure you guys follow HDIITV. Hit the like button. Follow Showtime On Point Sports. Hit the like button. WBB Universe, all one word, WBB Universe. Hit the like button. Go over there and follow, as well as I Am Zoe Media. I Am Zoe Media, all one word, and hit the like button, man. Look, man, another great show in the books. Appreciate y'all coming through, all your super chats and everything. Make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way out. And we gonna catch y'all on the next one next week. You already know what it is. Stars Hoop Central. We out of here.
Yeah, learn. Dribble the drain. We caught the debate. Talking bar coops, no room for the fake. Star Hoop Central, the spotlight beams, where hoop heads clash, dissecting teams. Sky high takes from the arc to the paint. Truth on display, no room for complaints. Bounce that thought, let the dialogue reign. Star Hoop Central, we reign in the game. Pick and roll knowledge, alley-oop flows, crossovers in convo, the rivalries grow. From the ghosts to the rookies, we frame the tale. Slam dunk opinions, the details prevail. Sky high takes from the art to the paint. Truth on display, no room for complaints. Bounce that thought, let the dialogue reign. Star Hoop